Hello and welcome to this short video explaining the new affiliation process in the club's portal. This video will be showing you what you can do now before our window opens on the 12th of June. I'm just going to be showing you there's 5 steps, and we're going to start with the first step, which is checking your officials and qualifications. I'm now going to head into my club portal, which is clubs.thefa.com, and I'm just going to work through the first stage of checking my officials. Which is in the officials tab here. Just to flag, affiliation will take place in the teams tab here, but I'm just going to show you the officials first. So for a youth team, similar to last season, you need to make sure that you have a secretary, chairperson, treasurer, and welfare officer. And the secretary, chairperson, and treasurer, they all need to have the safeguarding for committee members course. And the welfare officer needs to have the safeguarding for committee members, safeguarding for children, welfare officer, workshop, and an in-date DBS. It's also best practice to make sure that one individual isn't all 4 roles. New for open age teams this season is the welfare officer with adult teams. As you can see here, I've already assigned an individual here, but if you do need to change that, you can simply just click on this option here and then change the official, which I'm just doing now. And just to flag, this individual does not need to have any qualifications for this season, but it is best practice to make sure that they have the safeguarding for committee members and an in-date FA DBS. I'm now going to go into my officials for my teams, and here you can see the stages required to make sure that I'm compliant for affiliation. You can see on the right hand side there are 3 requirements. The first one is officials, qualifications, and team grounds. I need to make sure that all 3 of those are ticked green in order to affiliate. If, for example, as you can see with the under 8 blues, if 2 of them are ticked and one of them has an exclamation mark, I'm not able to affiliate that team. So we need to make sure that the team ground is up to date, and I'll show you how to do that later in the video. So all I'm going to show you now is to add an official to the under 14 girls team. So all I'm going to do here is click on the team, wait for that to load. Then I'm going to click on the officials, and here you can add an official, and this will give you a list of all the officials that are added to the club. For example, if you need to add a new official who's not registered to your club, simply click the add new official, and then you'll be given the option to either search by their name, so their first name, surname, and date of birth, or you could search by their fan if you have that. But as I can see that I've got the officials that I need, I'm simply just going to go back into my under 14 girls team. I'm going to click onto the officials tab here. Then I'm simply just going to click add official, and I'm going to add myself in and then click confirm. Similar to the whole game system, it does give me drop down options. If I want to add myself in as an assistant team coach or team coach, or if I want to add myself in as an assistant manager, team manager. There is also the option to add myself in as a secretary and first aider as well if you have got open age teams, especially for England football accreditation. But I'm just going to add myself in as a team manager and going to click confirm. It gives me the role requirements that I needed for this role for any teams with under 18s, so any youth teams. I need to make sure that I have a DBS and a in-date safeguarding for children course. If I don't have one of these requirements, it won't add me as an official, and therefore I'm not able to be added in as an official for this team. So that's essentially how you add an official into a club. And as you can see here, this option is now changed to green. I'm now going to show you how to add club and team grounds. So here, simply go into the My Club option here, then select grounds. It'll give you the option to add any new grounds if you add them via postcode or their place name, but also you can see here that I've added mine in already. So I've got Hackney Marshes as my main ground, and then I have got Mabley Green. That could be as my other ground, or it could be as my training ground, and you can add multiple options here if you need to. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back into my teams tab here to add the team grounds, because it links a little bit smoother with the affiliation process. But I can also do this through the team grounds tab here if you want to do that. But I'm going to show you how to do it through the teams tab, because it then makes sure I've got the team requirements as needed. So here I can see that I need to add a team ground for my under 8 blues. So what I'm going to do is click on the team name, then go to grounds, and you can see here it gives me the notice to make sure that each team needs to have a match ground. So now I'm just going to click on this action here, and I'm going to select Hackney Marshes. I can also add in a training ground if I need to, and you can add multiple training grounds if you need to. So I'm going to click both of these, and then I'm going to click confirm. I can now see that I've got a match day ground at Hackney Marshes, and the training ground is also Hackney Marshes and Mabley Green. You can now see this is now has changed to 3 green ticks. So this team is now compliant. I'm now ready if I decide to affiliate my teams, but I'm also just going to show you again how to add them through the under 13 reds. So here, again, clicking on the team, I'm going to click ground, click on the action, and now I'm going to change this because I'm going to be playing my matches at Mabley Green, and then I'm also going to only be trading at Hackney Marshes. So you can have the option again to change the team grounds required based on the teams that you have. I'm now going to click confirm, and then I'm going to go back into my team, and here you can see now that my teams are compliant. The next stage I'm going to show you is how to add and read and accept the safeguarding declarations. So again, really simple, going back into my club, click on that option, and then clicking on the documentation will give me the option to see the safeguarding declarations. And here you can see I've already accepted these earlier, and it gives me an audit trail and who was accepted by. So for example, you can see I accepted these today on the 16th of May. And also I get the option to download them here and read them if I need to. As you can see, I have got youth and open age teams, so I need to make sure that I accept both of these policies. However, if I only have youth teams, I only need to accept the youth football. Similar, if I only had open age teams, I need to accept the open age. So that's how you adopt your safeguarding declarations. I'm now going to show you how you tidy up and fold any teams that aren't needed for next season. So again, really simple, clicking onto the teams tab. I'm now going to fold my under 14 girls teams. So essentially, all I need to do is click onto this team. It'll give me the option here to fold the team. So I can click on fold, and it also gives me the reason why. So it could be, for example, insufficient funding, insufficient players, or no appropriate facilities. I'm now going to select no one available to manage the team. It also gives you the option if you want to add any further information. So for example, here, existing manager has left. I then need to click next, click on the little tick, then click next. It will then give me this warning, whereas within 14 days, I have the option to unfold this team, but after 14 days, this team will be removed from my club and I'll then have to recreate this team again. So this just gives you that final reassurance that you need to make sure if you are going to fold this team, that you're doing it correctly. And again, if I need to do it, just simply click fold. Also within the 14 days, I do have the option to unfold these, but also my county and any existing leagues that I play in will also be notified that my team is folding. So if I realise I've actually made a mistake, and you can see here the audit trail, so it's folded on, the reasons why, and any additional information. I'm now actually going to click unfold because I realise I've made a mistake. So I'm just going to put here, entered in error. Then going to click on this option here. And again, the reason above will be sent to my county FA and my associated leagues as well. So that just gives you the option to tidy up any teams as well. And you can do that for any team required here. Just make sure if you do have any players registered, that you make sure that they're deregistered, because you won't be able to fold the team at this time. So next thing I'm going to do, and there's the last step, so step 5, I'm going to assign the teams to the correct leagues. So here you can see I've got no teams in any leagues at the moment. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to decide I want to enter my under 14s into a competition. Just really simple. Click on this manage competitions option. It will then give me the option to assign to a league. And here it will show me the teams that aren't assigned to a league, and it will also allow me to assign any team to a league. So here, I'm going to click on the under 14s. I'm then going to click next. It then gives me the option to search by county FA. So if I'm unsure if a team that I'm playing against is from Middlesex, is the league affiliated to Middlesex or Surrey, for example. So I'm just going to search for Middlesex and London. I'm then going to type in the Girls Super League. Then I'm going to click search. It'll give me the option I need. Then click on that. Then click confirm. It will also send a notification to the league to let them know that you're looking to join them, and also just making sure that you're 100% sure you want to join that league. If for any reason you have made a mistake, you can simply just click on the team itself, then click on competitions, and then simply select manage leagues. You can then also change the league if you've decided that you've moved into a new league, or you entered the league by mistake, or you also can remove the league as well completely. So essentially, just click on the team. It will say in accordance with your league rules, the competition organisers will be notified. And then if you're happy with your choice, click that tick box, then click confirm. And in the next video, I'll be explaining how you can affiliate your teams.